Have you ever found yourself questioning the role of your thoughts and emotions in constructing the reality you live? Is there really a connection between our mind and the experiences we live? Imagine if we could unlock the secrets behind the power of thoughts, as if they were keys capable of opening doors to a completely new reality. We are about to venture into unknown lands of consciousness, where the question, why do our thoughts have so much power, is the main point of this exploration. But I'm already telling you that the answer to that question could redefine not only what we think is possible, but who we think we are. So today, we're going to challenge the boundaries of conventional thinking and discover the unexplored universe within us. Throughout this video, we'll uncover the deepest layers of the human mind and how each seemingly insignificant thought can be the seed that grows to shape our reality. Something that makes us look beyond the surface of what we perceive, beyond self-imposed limitations, and explore the vast terrain where mind and reality intertwine. I hope that by the end of this journey, you will not only understand the influence of thoughts, but also find yourself in front of a mental mirror, questioning how you are consciously creating your existence. When we discuss the mind, there is a very common trap, something that many of us create, waiting for external circumstances to shape our emotional states. This is a very dangerous trap, as this conditioned mentality can trap us in a cycle of expectations and frustrations. It's common in our lives to place our emotions in the hands of the outside world. We expect specific events, achievements, or relationships to bring us joy, contentment, or love. This subtly ingrained belief may seem harmless at first, but it's actually a trap that limits our ability to experience emotional fulfillment. When we externalize our emotional states, we put the reins of our happiness in the hands of the unpredictable, the ephemeral. If we think that happiness is conditioned by external factors, we become hostages to a constant search, often illusory, for what we believe will bring us joy. And this is where we often become frustrated. The great irony is that by waiting for external circumstances to make us feel a certain way, we become victims of a narrative that we don't control. And as a result, we become secondary actors in our own story, waiting for the right moment to enter the scene. This conditioned mindset not only makes us susceptible to emotional ups and downs, but also limits our ability to cultivate lasting inner peace. After all, if tranquility is anchored in fleeting events, we are doomed to live at the mercy of life's waves. But when we understand this trap, we take the first step towards freeing ourselves from this illusory dependence. Because true emotional autonomy begins when we recognize the responsibility we have over our own states of being. This makes us realize that instead of waiting for the world to bring us joy, we can learn to generate joy from our own being. This change in perspective not only frees us from the trap of external expectation, but also puts us in charge of our emotional journey. But you may be asking yourself, okay, I get that, but what is the connection between thoughts and the creation of my reality? For example, have you ever gotten stressed just thinking about something? As human beings, we awaken emotions and feelings just by thinking about something specific, and this is because we are equipped with a magnificent neocortex. So, we have the ability to activate a response just through the power of our thoughts. Just thinking about our problems can initiate the release of stress-inducing chemicals in our bodies. In other words, this implies that our thoughts also have the potential to make us sick. But this is where a profound question arises. If our thoughts have the capacity to cause illness, could they also serve as a catalyst for well-being? The answer, without any doubt, is yes. Look, stress, by definition, occurs when the delicate balance between our brain and body is disturbed, knocking us out of homeostasis. However, the innate wisdom of our physiology leads us to restore this balance, striving to bring us back to a state of order. So it's crucial to understand that your state of being is an amalgam of your thoughts and emotions. When you start the day immersed in the turmoil of the past, for example, your whole being gets stuck in that familiar environment, and consequently, the familiar past evolves perfectly into a predictable future. When we find ourselves caught in the grip of negative emotions, we are often on autopilot, trapped in an unconscious and predictable cycle. When this happens, the most important thing is to free ourselves from this pattern and consciously engage in a process that empowers us and leads us to a different state of being. The key to breaking this cycle is to shift our focus from memories of the past or negative thoughts to a vision of the future. But why am I saying this? Well, when we don't have a convincing vision of what's to come, we tend to repeat the same routines, interact with the same people, and visit the same places. Our personality no longer creates our personal reality. Instead, our personal reality begins to shape our personality. We become passive recipients of our environment as it exerts control over our thoughts and emotions, often without our awareness. I understand that there are times when the mind is in an incessant turmoil of thoughts. So, knowing this, I reinforce to you the power of meditation. Meditation is a journey inward, but not only that, it's when you connect your mind with the harmony of the present moment. When you close your eyes and calm the storm of thoughts, you immerse yourself in a stillness that resides beyond words. And it is in this serene space that we gain a new understanding, not only of ourselves but of the whole. Each breath is a reminder of our connection to the present moment, an antidote to the turmoil of the outside world. Consciousness is the light that dispels the shadows. When we become fully aware of our thoughts, we hold up a mirror that reflects the true nature of these inner creations. This is the first step out of the labyrinth of negative patterns. Here, the practice of meditation reveals itself as a beacon in the darkness. And when we immerse ourselves in the stillness of the mind, we open up space to observe, without judgment, the patterns that imprison us. Our minds have the power to shape not only our perception of the world, but also the texture of the emotions we experience. So from this, it is clear that regardless of the storms that may arise around us, what we cultivate in our minds affects not only our emotional state, but is also reflected in our experiences. By recognizing that we are the ones who create our emotional reality, we free ourselves from the bonds of external dependence. True mastery of life is the ability to cultivate positive experiences within ourselves regardless of external circumstances. Your emotional fortitude cannot be dictated by external events, but rather from your unlimited inner source. This is the territory of personal empowerment. When I talk about this emotional empowerment, I'm not saying that we should deny adversity. On the contrary, I'm simply offering you the perspective of facing it with resilience. It's the deep understanding that even in the most challenging situations, we have the power to choose how we respond. Understand that our thoughts and emotions don't have to be hostage to the chaos outside. They can be the calm in the center of the storm. And this is where true transformation resides. It's when we realize that peace, joy, and wholeness are not external achievements, but internal states to be nurtured. It's a journey of self-responsibility, where we take the reins of our own happiness, of our own life. It is in this journey that we discover that true freedom is in mastery over our minds. The thoughts we choose to cultivate not only shape our perception of reality, but also dictate the emotions that permeate our existence, what we experience, what is around us. And this is not an escape from reality. It is a deep dive into the essence of reality. Every conscious thought, every choice shapes not only the present, but also the future we are destined to experience. For in every effect, there is a cause. Which brings us to the next step, the paradigm shift. In a universe where change is the only constant, the rigidity of conventional paradigms often traps us. However, there is a key to liberation, and it is in a deep understanding of quantum physics. Quantum physics offers us a fascinating mirror to examine not only the subatomic world, but also the complexities of our own existence. It challenges the Newtonian view, inviting us to transcend passivity and become conscious co-creators of our reality. As I always say here on the channel, we are more than just observers. We are active participants in the creation of our life, of our reality. Every thought, every emotion is like a quantum particle, influencing not only our present state, but planting seeds in the garden of the future. The paradigm shift in this context is more than an idea. It is a transformation in the way we perceive ourselves and the world around us. We are not limited by the determinism of the past. We are creators of possibilities, sculpting space-time with every choice we make. By accepting the active role we play in the unfolding of our lives, we are called to abandon passivity and embrace conscious co-creation. The boundaries of what is possible expand when we understand that we are gifted with an innate power to shape our lives. At this point in our journey, the pillar for this transformation is self-love. Self-love, this intimate journey towards the most authentic self, is what lights the way to a fulfilling life. When we cultivate love for ourselves, we initiate a revolution, even if it is silent, which echoes in every aspect of our existence. Think for a moment how the magnetic influence of self-love can transform our relationships. When we emanate an energy of acceptance and compassion towards ourselves, we create a vibrational field that resonates with the world around us. Our interactions, previously permeated by nuances of insecurity and self-criticism, begin to flourish with the energy of mutual respect. But know that self-love is not selfishness, because when we truly love ourselves, we genuinely learn to love and understand others. Positivity, the faithful ally of self-love, is the alchemist who turns obstacles into opportunities. When we choose to see the world through eyes of gratitude and hope, we also shape the nature of our daily experiences. And it's entirely possible to witness how individuals who cultivate self-love emanate a light that inspires and elevates, right? Their journeys become living narratives of overcoming, resilience, and joy. And self-love becomes the epicenter of their transformation, which reverberates beyond themselves. So, I'd like to invite you to reflect on the transformative power that exists within you. What would happen if, collectively, we committed ourselves to nurturing self-love? How would this current of positivity shape not only our individual lives, but all of humanity? As we come to the end of the video, I'd like you to take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed today. Remember, we are all the alchemists of our own reality. Every thought, every emotion must be cultivated with awareness, love, and care. As we explore the recesses of our minds, we learn that the real magic is in becoming aware of our thoughts. So, may this knowledge inspire you to explore the vast territories of your mind with curiosity and acceptance. And may you always remember your ability to shape your own reality. The real journey is in the constant discovery, the endless quest to understand the universe within us. So may your inner light guide you and illuminate your path to a life full of meaning, purpose, and authenticity. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Thanks again for watching and for joining me. Take care and see you soon.